Hello, and welcome to Trails to Azure Part 25. Hopefully today will be the end of the intermission, but it might take longer than I expect once again, because I didn't expect the beach component to take an hour and a half, but it absolutely could take that long to check everything. How did you like your time at the beach? I enjoy a little sunbathing myself on my days off. I really should go again sometime soon. So currently I need to look for Kia, because she is missing. I'll talk to them in a minute. But I'm going to check all the outer sections first. Hello, Lloyd. Hey, Rixia. Just relaxing in your room? I figured you would have gone to check out the boutique with Ellie and the others. Guess I'm still tired from all the playing we did at the beach. I plan on joining them after taking a little rest, though. Oh, okay. We've got plenty of time before we're supposed to meet at the park, so relax as long as you'd like. I think I'll do just that. If you're looking for Kia, she hasn't been here. Maybe she's somewhere outside the hotel? Yeah, my guess is she could be anywhere, but she's not in the hotel. Hey, Tio, what's that little charm thing you've got hanging off your orbment? My Mishy strap, of course. Oh, so that's the Mishy guy everyone's talking about. I guess this is the first time I've put two and two together. First time? Yeah, I've heard his name a lot, but I didn't know what he looked like. Keep calm, Sully. This is now a state of emergency. We have precious little time to enlighten you. What should I do until it's time to meet up? Going to the boutique with Fran would be nice, but is something the matter, Noelle? Oh, Lloyd. Well, the thing is, I feel a little insecure after seeing how well some of the others filled out their swimsuits at the beach. Just the idea of trying on clothes in front of them is making me anxious. Cecile especially. I want to tell her she's overthinking it, but maybe this is more of a girls only kind of thing. It's also a weird thing to reveal to Lloyd, but why are you looking at me like that? What, did I say something offensive? How can one possibly expect to set foot in Mishy's land of dreams and wishes without any knowledge of his truth and beauty of his? The capitalization is perfect. Time is of the essence. I must convert Sully before we arrive. Goofy. Now it's time to check this floor. It would be pretty funny if she was just bouncing on one of these beds. Okay, I'll talk to him in a minute. Maids. Is it the reddish hair one that's going to be asking the other one if they can swap? Come on, Citrus, I'm begging you. Switch shifts with me and let me take care of the third floor today. This is my biggest opportunity to be Wazi's hotel maid. This is why you dragged me away from work, Lottie? Unbelievable. Besides, don't you remember? You said cleaning the third floor was too much work. That's why you pushed this shift onto me. Well, I changed my mind. Come on, can't you do me a favor? I'll treat you to ice cream next time, I promise. Unbelievable. But if you're going to kick up that much of a fuss about it, I guess I could stand to switch. You can be really selfish sometimes, you know? Please, please let me be in charge of Wazi's room, Citrus. I'll even treat you to ice cream next time. A triple scoop even. Just the idea of a triple scoop ice cream, in reality, on like a cone, just is weird. Miss Kia left by herself not long ago. I called to her out of concern, but she insisted that I pay her no mind. So she isn't in the hotel after all. Guess I'll have to take my search elsewhere. I'm just double checking that they didn't swap this for a totally new, random recipe book. That would be cruel. Can I buy anything? I'm not reading that because it doesn't actually matter. I always struggle to find the right accessory for myself. Good jewelry is a lifetime purchase, as they say. There's no shame in taking some time to choose the perfect piece. Let's see. How about this necklace? Nah, knowing her, she'd probably just complain that it'd slow her down during combat practice. It's absolutely for the newly promoted guard. He's really putting a lot of thought into this. Maybe a smaller accessory would be better. Then it wouldn't get in her way. Is it Mireille is her name? I think I'll try looking at those brooches over there. Because it actually seems kind of earnest. For once, for him. That little girl just now seems so downhearted. I do hope she's going to be alright. Little girl. Could it be? Excuse me. That little girl you saw, did she happen to have green hair? Why, yes, she did. Are you her guardian, perhaps? That's right. You know how it is. Take your eyes off of them for a second and they disappear. Do you mind telling me where she went? Not at all. She passed by on her way to the villas just a few minutes ago. I should tell you though, she seemed quite distraught over something. The way she was plodding along. She did. What could be causing Kia to act this way? Never mind. I need to search the residential area right away. And I say that, but I'm going to go search here first for other stuff. Checking if there's anyone to talk to. They're here. The boat's not here. He's here. Okay. I want to get away from the hustle and bustle of the resort for a bit. This spot right here is so soothing. It's almost cathartic. I would rather be like right here than up there, but it's probably safer up there. There's still some time before the next cruise ship arrives. Why don't we go and enjoy ourselves a little in the meantime? Oh, now, what's the harm in waiting? Mishelam is so danged fun that even staring at the lake is a blast. Plus, I'm a mite tired from walking around all day. Let's just rest our weary bones here for a spell. It's only just a little past noon. They can't have been walking around all day. Have I seen a little girl? Why, yes, I believe I saw one walk by here a little while ago. Unfortunately, I couldn't tell you where she went. Sorry about that. Boutique called Serica. I assume... Oh, I can actually buy stuff. Did I check if I could buy stuff earlier? Yep. I got the crossbow times. I see. In that case, can I interest you in this dress over here? I don't know. Personally, I prefer something a little sexier, to be perfectly honest. Oh, would you mind showing me your headwear selection too? Not at all. Right this way. Headwear. Serica's clothing selection is just as high quality as I remember. This silk dress is so luxurious, and the fur over there from Ariahard is soft to the touch. Ariahard. Isn't that a city on the eastern half of the empire? That's right. It's famous for producing high-quality furs from the local mink population. You'll often find women in high social circles wearing them at parties. Wow, you really know your stuff, Ellie. Oh, I don't know why you'd be looking at furs this time of year. It's blazing outside. You really put your foot in your mouth sometimes, don't you, Lloyd? Hey, Lloyd, come over here for a second. What do you think about this dress? Would it look good on me? I'd say it would, yeah. Oh, so it has the Detective Banning's seal of approval. Okay, I'll get it then. Now I have to find a dress for Noe, too. ... Hey, Cecil, or Cecile, is something on your mind? Oh, Lloyd. I was just wondering what the theme park will be like. I've never been to one before. I get that. This will be my first time, too. Noelle and Randy seem to like it. And from what they've told me, it sounds like we're in for a lot of fun. Is that so? Well, it's not every day we get to come here, but maybe I'll ask them to show me around. Duck. Okay, I have nothing to check there. I assume they won't let me go here. Okay, they won't let me go here. Yep. Huh? Did I see a little girl with green hair go by? No, I don't think so. It's hard to say with all the families passing through. I'm exhausted. Me and my girlfriend must have gone around the theme park 10 times over this morning. That's unlikely. If they were riding rides, if it's a theme park with rides, you don't really have time to go around it 10 times. If you ride any of them. What I wouldn't give for a nap right about now. Oh, my fake yawn made me yawn. How do you feel about eating here tonight, Jeanette? I feel like Southwark was someone that has existed before. I read a glowing review about this place in a magazine. They said the food here was amazing. Oh, really? In that case, I'm looking forward to trying it. Oh, I just remembered. There's something I have to take care of real quick. Would you mind checking out the other stores while you wait? Yeah, I guess that'd be okay. Jeanette had a rough time at a mixer a little while ago, so I thought I'd take her to Mishelam to cheer her up. Now I just need to ask the sales clerk at the store here for some advice on what to get her. Southwark and I arrived on the cruise ship just a bit ago. He told me that everything today is his treat, so I'm gonna let loose and have fun. Kinda wholesome. It's like, hey, she had a rough time. Let's help her have a good time here. The name of this restaurant, Fortuna, comes from the word fortune. As such, our goal is to provide service and food so luxurious that our customers feel fortunate for having visited. If you have any comments or concerns on how we can improve, we invite you to let us know. Hehe, who would have thought it that I'd run into you here, Wazzy? I would have kept you company today if you just called me. That's kind of you, but I'm actually here with friends as it happens. So can we keep this short? I have other plans for tonight, you see. Oh, Wazzy, always so hard-hearted. But that's exactly what I like about you. It's weird. This is the same character that was sitting here earlier, and she was named then. I don't remember what her name was because she's an unimportant character. But it's weird that they've changed her from Michelle or whatever to woman. Wazzy? That's exactly what I like about you. Shouldn't a host be, I don't know, the opposite of that? Don't mind me. I'm just catching up with one of my regulars from the host club. Not to worry though. I won't let this distract me from our meeting. The food here is tasty, don't get me wrong. I just wish I'd chosen someone better to come with. Oof. Well, how do you like it? I really do know how to pick my dining establishments, don't I? It's all on me, so don't be shy. I want you to savor every last bite of this delicious meal. I heard a new attraction opened up at the theme park recently. People are saying it's a spooky one. I wonder what it's like. So it's going to be pick one of the women to go to this spooky haunted house with. Well, now that I think about it, it was only booked out for the morning, wasn't it? Why don't we head over there once we finish eating then? It's starting to get so hot out. Hey Mom, can we go to the lakeside beach later? Yeah, I read them in the wrong order, but it was easy to infer. This guy's a nerd. Well, actually not a nerd, he's just suspicious. Oh no, she's the one that was in the same seat. They just have the exact same design. Wait, is it actually the exact same? If it is, then that's so lazy. This mansion seems to be the one that was featured in the pamphlet. It even overlooks the lake itself. What a magnificent property. I'm pretty sure that was the one that was there before. I actually want to check if it's the same model. No, it's different. It's very similar. So it is actually a different person, I think. I think it was Margaret that was there before. Listen up, Del. You're my fiance, so we need to start planning ahead for our future. Mother thinks having a pigeon pair would be best for us. First a girl, then a boy, ideally. A pigeon pair? Well, what are you even talking about, Emmy? Oh, never mind. Huh? I don't get it. I just don't get Emmy sometimes. A pigeon pair? What's she talking about? Getting pets? Are they talking about like homing pigeons? Oh, Thal, that just won't do at all. A proper gentleman should never, ever embarrass a lady. Like, I assume they're talking homing pigeons, right? Is Kia feeling bad because this is where she was rescued from a box? It might be. There she is. Dot, dot, dot. Hey, Kia. What are you doing here? Lloyd. It's a very big house. Brings back memories, doesn't it? Do you remember, Kia? We escaped here the night we met. I mean, she clearly recognizes it. How could I forget? Those are the earliest memories I have. I know. Hey, Lloyd. This is where you found me, but it isn't where I came from, right? Yeah. Has it been on your mind? The truth of your origins, I mean. Yeah. It's been bothering me more and more lately. All of you told me that I was born a long time ago. But it wasn't until just a while ago that I finally understood what that meant. So that's what this is about. Hehe. I know I have you and Ellie and Tio and Randy and so many others. Like Shizuku and Ryu and them, and even Sister Marble. I have fun every single day, but once in a while, I still feel like I'm all alone. Like I was when I was by myself at the bottom of that pitch black room. Kia. Sorry. I'm really sorry. I didn't want to bother you with any of this. You're not bothering me, silly. There's no need to hold it in. You've been itching to say something for a while now, haven't you? But you didn't want to worry us with your troubles when we were already so down about our problems at work. Okay. I know it's like a heartfelt moment, but that face is so goofy. Like, it looks like a sarcastic face. Like, oh, there's a specific Calvin and Hobbes where Calvin makes a face where his mouth is in sort of that shape except a lot bigger, and it's all just like mocking, and that's what that face looks like. Listen to me, Kia. You couldn't be more wrong. You needing us isn't a burden. Simply taking care of you makes us all happy. Happier. You give us the strength to keep our chins up and continue what we do, no matter how tough times get. So don't hold these things in. I can promise that, at the very least, I will always be here for you, Kia. Thank you. But you shouldn't promise things like that, Lloyd. How are you going to get yourself a wife now? Don't you know people with kids have a harder time finding dates? Back up a second. Just where are you learning these things? Wait, don't tell me it was from the library. You're not supposed to be in those sections, Kia. That's one place, yeah. But I probably picked it up from talking to people in the city, too. You know, there's such a thing as studying too much sometimes. Anyway, I'm still not ready to get married. My brother was 25 when he was supposed to have his wedding. Your brother? Oh yeah. He's not with us anymore, huh? Yeah, that's all in the past. I still have 7 years to go until I'm at that age. I'll think about marriage after I can stand on my own 2 feet. I mean, in the first place, I haven't even found the right partner. And she's like, what about blank? 7 years from now? How old would that make me? She can do math. She'd be able to figure that out. That's a bad writing incident. That's not a well-written line. She would be able to calculate her own age. The doctors say you're about 9 years old right now, so... Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. That would make you 16. You'll be 2 years older than Tio is currently. Is that old enough to get married? No. Just say no. What? And no matter how you slice it, 16 is way too young for anyone to be thinking about marriage. I mean, technically the legal age is 16 if you have the consent of a guardian. No, what am I saying? I would never allow someone to marry you that soon. Huh. That's not really what I was talking about, but it's okay. I get it. You're saying there's nothing for me to worry about, right? Exactly. Now, come on. We've got a theme park waiting for us. Haven't you been looking forward to it all day? I promised Shizuku that I would tell her all about it when we get back. We also swore that when her eyes get better, we'd come and play together too. Oh, really? You know what that means? We gotta have as much fun as possible today. That way, you'll have even more to tell her about. Okay. I'm kinda... Oh, look at this. Serpentine. I wonder what happens if I talk to her now. Doesn't change. I wonder if these people will react differently if I have Kia with me. I really assume the pigeon pair stuff has to be talking about homing pigeons, right? Maybe there's some existing... Okay, I'm gonna visit here in a minute. Can I go to the... Oh. What? Why a cutscene? Are we going to the theme park, Lloyd? Well, we are. But I wanted to check around here first. It's strangely quiet. The receptionist isn't here either. Where could she have gone? What is the meaning of this? I'm terribly sorry. Someone's yelling over there. Yeah, and they don't seem too happy either. The reason I'm searching everywhere is because I, while looking into fishing, I spoiled that there's 2 hidden quests in this chapter, and one of them, based on the title, I assumed would be near here. I've been waiting so long to visit this beach, and what did I get out of it? Trauma! What is this beach's management even doing? We can't apologize enough, ma'am. This is my fault. I should have been keeping a closer watch. Easy, babe. They already said they're sorry. Can't we all just move on and forget this? We should thank the goddess you weren't actually hurt, you know? No, that is not good enough. Excuse me, what's going on here? Are you fighting? You're the guest Miss Maribel had the beach reserved for this morning. Oh, I'm so sorry. I left the reception desk completely unattended. Don't worry about it. That's not why we're here. So, is there some kind of problem? Oh, you'd better believe there is. Someone nearly tore my swimsuit clean off of me when I was at the beach just now. And that's definitely the receptionist's fault. Someone tore your swimsuit? This isn't the first time this has occurred. We've had a few cases like these since the beach opened. Fortunately, it never came up while you all had the beach reserved this morning. Is it gonna be like a crab or something? Like, what is it gonna be? We heard the rumor before we came, but I figured it had never happened to us. Us? I'm the one who had to go through the embarrassment of getting her swimsuit torn off in public. Me, your girlfriend. Don't you stand there and take this. Defend my honor. I'm trying. Whatever, you all work here. Shouldn't you be doing more to catch the culprit? I've got half of a mind to sue you for negligence. Please, that won't be necessary. And honestly, catching them is going to be easier said than done. After all this time, we still don't have the slightest clue of what the culprit looks like. They sound pretty worked up about this. Can't we do something to help them, Lloyd? What should we do? We're supposed to be meeting the others in front of the park. Help look for the culprit. I probably should have talked to them first, but... Would it be possible for you to tell me more details about this swimsuit case? As a member of the police, I can't overlook such a serious offense. I may be able to help you create a profile of the culprit, if you don't mind my butting in, that is. You would do that for us? Please. We'll take all the aid you can give. I mean, realistically, they should have, contacted the police or something sooner, when this first happened, to investigate. See, there's a police officer here willing to help too. That's good, right, babe? Just make sure you catch that pervert. It's gonna be a cat. It's not gonna be a person, is my assumption, but... On that note, the hallway probably isn't the best place to talk about this. Let's move over to the changing rooms. Not like the office or whatever behind the reception desk or something, but the changing rooms. Good idea, shall we? Good luck, Lloyd. Swimsuit snipping situation started. Can you give me the full details of what happened at the time of the incident? Gladly. My boyfriend and I were playing in the water at the beach. Is it gonna be a dolphin or something? Normal stuff. Tossing around a beach ball, swimming, things like that. After a while, I got thirsty and left to buy something at the drink stand upstairs. Not long after I got there, I suddenly heard screaming coming from behind me. I ran back, and my girlfriend was there, crouching in the lake trying to cover up. Then, the nearby beachgoers started to gather, and oh, it was horrible. The lifeguard here was nice enough to bring me a towel at least. Thanks, I think I get the picture now. Wave, was it? Did you witness anything strange during the incident? Well, I was keeping watch over the lake at the time, but I didn't notice anything out of the ordinary. The moment I heard the screams, I ran over. I didn't even realize her swimsuit had been torn off until I got there. I tried asking the other beachgoers if they knew what happened, but nobody caught who did it. Even I didn't see what they looked like, and I'm the victim. Wait, it can't be a dolphin. This isn't an ocean, it's a lake. Well, it could actually be like a river dolphin, but those are very different. It's gonna be like, oh, riptide somehow occurred. After my boyfriend left to go out buy drinks, I was casually strolling down the shore. As far as I knew, no one was around me. The second it happened, I went into shock. My instincts took over, and I crouched in the water to cover myself. Can't blame you. It's a perfectly natural response to have in that situation. What about the previous incidents? Were there any eyewitnesses in those cases? No, they were just like this one. They all happened on the shoreline, but no one saw the culprit. Each time, the swimsuits looked as though they'd been cut by a sharp tool. It's hard to believe they were no more than accidents. The incidents are too similar, and the cut looks the same every time. No doubt we're dealing with the same culprit. Is someone, pre-weakening bathing suits so that they break, when exposed to slightly too much water or something? Cutting it so that it's just within an inch of its life, then a big wave on the lake, so it wouldn't be that big of a wave, but a wave hits, it breaks, boom, it's gone, and they're standing far away watching. Though, it's probably going to be a crab cutting it. What's bizarre is that, what kind of lake has... I guess you can actually fish for crabs in these lakes. What's bizarre is that the beach has had different visitors registered during each incident, so there are no suspicious overlaps. After the last time, I was beginning to think it was just a fluke, but now it's happened again. Yeah, this is all way too purposeful. It's a crab. Do you have any idea who could have done this, Lloyd? You shouldn't rush him, little lady. The police aren't superheroes. It's going to take more than a few vague stories to find the bad guy. No, it's alright. I already have a good idea of the offender's identity. Snip, snip, crab. Seriously? Even though you haven't inspected the crime scene? That would be the next step under normal circumstances. In this case, however, I don't think it would yield us any more evidence. Since our crime scene is the lakeshore itself, anything incriminating has likely been washed away by now. Good point. But you said you already have an idea who the culprit is. How can that be? Simple. I was able to piece together a criminal profile based on the patterns in the stories you gave me. Yay! You're so cool when you go all detective mode, Lloyd. Well, if you're so confident, then tell me this. Who was it? Who was the degenerate that tore my swimsuit, except it wasn't torn, right? There are no eyewitnesses, and each crime has occurred at the edge of the water. Plus, the swimsuits are always torn by some kind of sharp edge. After taking all this into consideration, the culprit is most likely someone else entirely, but like... I mean, it could be the lifeguard, but... I mean, it has to be someone else entirely, right? I'm still thinking it's a crab, but why would they not put that as an option? Because it'd be too obvious, probably. After evaluating everyone's statements, I don't think the perpetrator is in this room or among the other beachgoers. In my opinion, our culprit is something else that's been lurking on the beach. I suspect we're dealing with a monster. Is it gonna be a crab monster? A monster? Like, literally? Are you telling me a wild monster was the one that tore my girlfriend's swimsuit? You can't be serious. Who would ever buy a crazy story like that? Where's your evidence? Show me the proof. Well, let's go over all the details from the top. First, there's the torn swimsuit itself. This tear is unnatural. It was done by something with a sharp edge, right? Yes, that's been the case in each of the incidents so far. That begs the question, is it possible for somebody to take a sharp object with them to the beach? No, or rather, it would be difficult. We strongly advise against that at the reception counter and performs thorough checks. What a thorough beach. They don't let you bring like sharp objects to the beach. That's weird to me. It makes sense in this setting, but... And for security reasons, we have portable metal detectors to make sure people aren't concealing anything dangerous. I have to say, I don't find that very realistic that they'd be that cautious at a beach, but I don't see any way the culprit could have brought something sharp from outside. Oh, exactly. That's because our culprit never had to bring a sharp-edged tool with them in the first place. I mean, they could just swim all the way around and then attack someone probably, but not when their body itself is equipped with something sharp enough to rip a swimsuit. Like claws or teeth, for example. It wouldn't be teeth, that would be weird. So that's enough to say that the culprit is definitely a monster? No, that alone is just enough for a working theory, and a very unorthodox one at that. However, when combined with the other elements of the case, this is taking way longer than it should. They should just go there and find the monster and then fight it, because that's what's going to happen in the end. When combined with the other elements of the case, it starts to gain a lot more credibility. What other elements? Today's incident follows a pattern with the others that came before it, right? No eyewitnesses, identical methods, and each time the crime happened on the shoreline. The similarities are too stark. Chances are high that we're dealing with a repeat offender. Yes, and it's already known that there's no overlap between the names registered at the beach during the time of the attacks. Naturally, because the culprit isn't someone who entered the beach conventionally. But if they were an average person trying to swim in from the lake, our lifeguard here would have seen them. Get a scuba set. You're not wrong. One of my duties is to look for anyone trying to sneak in. So, in light of all that, we are left with only one route the culprit could have taken to get to the beach: the depths. I suspect our culprit is an aquatic monster indigenous to Lake Elm. If it were small and amphibious, it would be able to approach beachgoers underwater without wave noticing. After taking every aspect of this case into account, it's tough to imagine there being any other explanation. So it really was a monster that attacked her? The reasoning is sound. Wait just a moment. Isn't there something important you're forgetting to answer here? Why would some monster want to tear a girl's swimsuit in the first place? That's a good point. How do you explain that? Wouldn't all of this point to, some deranged pervert or something? I'll admit that I haven't figured out its motive just yet. Still, the evidence we suggest our perpetrator is a monster, and my intuition is inclined to agree. Perhaps let's just say this particular monster has a habit for this kind of behavior, and leave it at that. But if all of this is true, then what do we do? If this truly is a result of monster attacks, then that reflects rather poorly on Mishelam's management. Yeah, they should have like a nice net around the water in the beach so that stuff can't swim in. Though that would affect not having anything nice there, but like they should do something like that. I wish there was some way we could exterminate it once and for all. So do I, but we're talking about a monster elusive enough to not be caught in the act. And I don't know how we can continue to operate the beach in good faith waiting for it to show up. Hey, I'm the victim here. There is no way I'm returning again until I know for a fact that place is safe. Well, what if I went out there and made myself bait? I mean, technically, I think the one to make bait would be like the person who works for Mishelam, not the 9-year-old child. What? You can't be serious, Kia. They said the monster likes to tear girls' swimsuits, right? I'm a girl. If I play by the shore, maybe it'll come out again. I think she just wants to play by the shore. That'd be funnier. It'll be fine. I have you there to protect me, Lloyd. Listen to me, Kia. There's no way I'm going to put you in that kind of danger. Got it? He's right, We couldn't ask a little girl to do that. Sure, the only damage so far has been a few torn swimsuits, but who knows how bad it could get. But if the monster keeps doing this to people, it's going to make problems for Belle, right? I want to do something to pay her back for inviting us here. I'm proud of you. I'm proud that you would think of it that way, Kia, but still. Alright, I'm not sure if this plan will work, but it's worth a shot. But you won't be the one playing decoy. We're gonna have to call in some backup. Okay. Are you sure they'll be alright? This is quite a bit of risk to take on. Not to worry. The ladies of the SSS are no strangers to fighting monsters. They can handle this. The only question is, which of them do we ask to play the role of bait? Ellie, Tio, and Noelle should all be free to help right now. Who are you gonna call? Ghostbusters. Who are you gonna call, Lloyd? Let's see. I mean, they're probably all gonna hate it, right? I mean, I feel like Noelle is the least likely to have an issue. I think Noelle's a girl. She wouldn't stand by and let a monster put a public spot like this in danger. Good choice. We'll be just fine with her on the job. Alright. I'd like to start the operation to flush the monster out immediately. Can I count on the Mishelam staff to clear out the other beachgoers? Yes, right away. We'll announce a temporary inspection and have the guests evacuate for a bit. Be careful out there. Well, you should just ask them, hey, just stay out of the water for a bit. If you find the monster that tore my swimsuit, do me a favor and beat it to a pulp. Don't worry, the SSS is on the case. Alright, let's go. Though there's still no proof that... Oh, that's a weird cutscene. Alright, let's begin the operation. You know what to do, right? Play on the beach until the monster shows up? Yep, no problem. Okay, I'm counting on you. Just remember, this particular monster has a taste for the indecent. You can't be too careful. Roger that. I'm so surprised you wanted me to help you deal with the swimsuit snipping monster. But Lakeside Beach is a part of Crossville, too. I'll do whatever it takes to protect it. Good luck, Lloyd. You too, Noelle. Think fast. Oh, you asked for it, Buster? How have we still not lured out the monster? 'Cause Lloyd is right beside her. I'm not sure what's taking so long. Maybe it's onto us somehow. Still, it's gotta be out there watching one way or another. Let's just keep... Hey! Hahaha. Revenge is oh so sweet. You got me that time. Why is Kia there in her swimsuit? Like, she should just be in normal clothes sitting by the seats. Aw, I want to play with them too. Lloyd said it was dangerous, but they look like they're having so much fun. Huh? Batman. Gasp. Noel, behind you. What? Ah. Goofy arms flailing as it runs in a circle. Noel! I'm okay. Just go after the monster. Quick. Right. And then Kia helps tie it. Yeah, I don't think it should be a bird type. It really shouldn't have been like a bird monster. That doesn't make any sense. Nowhere left to run. So you like to tear girls' swimsuits, do you? Not if I have something to say about it. It should be not if I have anything to say about it. But here I come. It's a 1v1 versus a weird bird monster creep. What's it called? Blue penguin. I guess it's a penguin, so they swim? Doesn't actually make sense as a monster, but... getting countered. Is it targeting me? I'm curious. Boom. Ooh, countered 100% of the time. Monster egg. I wonder if there's an evasion master quartz in this game. How do you like that? Give it up! I mean, just kill the penguin. There's another penguin. Huh? Oh, there's so many penguins? They don't look at all like penguins. I really wish these looked like penguins, but... Yeah. That's so funny. Reinforcements? Wow. I mean, if I got good luck, Lloyd could probably 1v6 if I got counters on every attack. Not good. Lloyd. What? Okay. They probably should have just tied it up as best they could and gotten to it. Wait, why is Lloyd wearing his normal clothes? He should still be in his swimsuit. Why did he take the time to change into his normal clothes to fight the penguins? Kia, Noel, are you alright? Don't worry about it. Let's focus on stopping these monsters. Right. Go get them, guys. It's kind of poorly, Wanchan? Dog? What dog is she talking about? Can you get these guys to group up so that I can AoE them to death with Noel? Ooh, sardine bullets. You know what, let's get these AoE'd to death. Yeah, that was a critical. I want to make sure that, like, if Kia getting damaged is bad, I don't want to let her get hurt. Why was she I guess it was because Kia just makes random noises, and so she commented on a dog. Despite there being no dog. Phew, we managed to take them down with just the two of us. And with Kia cheering us on, of course. Good work, guys. And with that, it's mission accomplished. Hey, Noel. I'm not sure what to say, but I'm sorry I should have protected you back there. It's okay, really. You'd think I would have known better than to let my guard down. More importantly, why did those monsters appear on the beach in the first place? Who's to say? It could be because of the impact Mishelam's development has had on the surrounding area. Excuse me. Maybe their habitat was affected, so they retaliated by attacking people. That's my guess, anyway. You may be right. We can't rule that possibility out. Seeing how wildly people reacted when their swimsuits were torn may have spurred them to keep doing it. I feel kind of bad for them now. Yeah. Anyway, we're done for now. Let's go report everything to Carmina and the others. Ready to go when you are. I actually kind of enjoy that, like, oh yeah, no, we're the bad guys here. You have our gratitude, everyone. If not for your help, management might have never recovered from this shameful string of incidents. Don't mention it. We're just happy we could help. Okay, I mean, let's be real. The girlfriend and boyfriend pair probably should have gotten dressed, because I imagine she doesn't want to go back to the beach right away. Or if she does, she's a little crazy. You've done so much for us. I don't think we could ever thank you enough. I'll report everything that happened regarding the attack and the monsters to Miss Maribel. Please and thank you. I'm sure Maribel will know what kind of countermeasures to put in place when she hears about the situation. Let me thank you too. I'm so glad you beat that big bad bathing suit slashing monster. And now that you did, we can go back to have fun in the sand. That's very brave. I would not want to go back right away. You still want to play out there? After everything you went through, I figured you'd be swimsuit shy. Well, we didn't come all this way to sit around. I'm not gonna let those stupid monsters ruin our trip. So if you'll excuse us, we've got ourselves a beach to enjoy. See you around. Brave. I would be like, nah, I'm just not gonna go back to the beach at least for another day. I think that's my cue to return to my post. Thanks again for your help. Alright, are you guys ready to head out too? Yep. I told Fran to wait for me at the jewelry store, so I'm gonna head there. See you later. Alright, see you in a little bit. Bye bye. Swimsuit sniffing situation complete. I don't think they've changed. Well, no, she has changed because she's not talking to the other person. These clothes here aren't quite to my taste. I'd prefer something a bit more spicy, more exotic. Know what I mean? Exotic. Oh, hi Kia. Say, what do you think about this dress? I think it would look perfect on you. Wow, it's so pretty. A dress? Was there some special occasion coming up? Does there have to be? Kia's a budding young lady. There's nothing wrong with expanding her fashion horizons. As long as they're having fun, I guess. Ellie told me you bought a suit from this boutique once. Is that true, Lloyd? Oh yeah, it was earlier this year. Why do you ask? Well, because I'm your big sister. I can't believe you'd go and pick out clothes for your wedding day without even thinking to consult me. Aw, but I thought you said you weren't getting married, Lloyd. No, I mean, yes, I'm not. I only bought that suit because I needed it for an investigation. Oh, is that so? Well, that's disappointing in a separate way entirely. I swear, Cecile does this just to watch me squirm. It would be a pretty fun, like, explicit reveal that she's like, I love messing with that kid. I can't believe I got an autograph from the Ilia Platier. I'm going to treasure this for the rest of my life. Okay, I imagine this hasn't changed. If there's still the guy there, yeah, this hasn't changed. Oh, this has changed. Hey, Rixia. I was wondering where you were. Oh, Lloyd, Kia, I didn't notice you there. What's got you so down, Rixia? I don't mean to pry, but if there's something on your mind... No, don't worry. It's nothing serious. I just feel a little anxious thinking about how overwhelming Crossbell is outside my little bubble in the entertainment district. The breeze here is lovely, though. It's giving me the peace of mind I needed. I see. Well, we're always here to listen, if you change your mind. Are you sure you're okay, though, Rixia? I am, but thank you for asking. If you'll excuse me, I should probably go meet up with Ilia and the others. Don't worry, I won't wander off again. See you both at the theme park later. Yeah, okay. What's the matter, Lloyd? It's nothing. We should be going too, Kia. Is she gonna be with Ilya? Or did she lie? Take a look at this dress I found earlier. It's got a boob window. Sexy, isn't it? What do you say, Rixia? Try it on, and if it fits, I'll buy it for you. What? You want me to wear this? Ilya, please. It's barely even a dress. Oh, pish posh. With your womanly charms. Oops. I know you can make it work. Trust me. Just have a little faith and try it on. I'm going to see you in this dress if it kills me. And excuse me. Such a silly, such a weird choice of letters. I have to check up here. If I want to make sure I don't miss anything, you have to double check everything every time something changes. Yeah, I imagine nothing's changed, but I have Kia walking with me now. Maybe there's someone worth interacting with. This is gonna be the same? Yep. The issue is, stuff changes too much. Yeah, they're gone, but they're downstairs. I knew that. But I have to check. Because just for this bit, I'm going to make sure I don't miss anything as best I can. Because it's so, like, it's so easy to miss small little things. Actually, I want to talk to the bartender briefly. Hey, it's the same thing. He probably has nothing new. Oh, Detective Bannings, Miss Kia, welcome back. I'm happy to see you found her. Yep. Hehe, yep. Safe and sound. Okay, here's a perfect example of what I really dislike. These teeth being like gray because it's just not enough, I don't know, pixels or whatever, makes it look like she has blue lipstick on that just looks weird. It almost looks like she got punched in the face. Sorry if we made you worry. Or like, if you're in water for too long, you get really cold and your lips turn blue. Sorry if we made you worry. Oh no, that's quite alright. Ah, but I should inform you that your fellow guests departed just recently. They will meet with you at the appointed spot after going about their business. Perhaps you should hurry there yourself. Probably, yeah. Thank you for letting us know. We can head to the theme park whenever we're ready. Sound good, Kia? Yeah, let's go. I have nothing there. I don't know why I'm yawning so much. Still can't buy anything? Hey Lloyd, I see you finally managed to track down Kido. Hehe, sorry for wandering off by myself. Ha, as if I couldn't forgive that smile. To know how they let you in with a weapon like that. Haha. By the way, Randy, what are you up to? Were you hoping to make a purchase? Yeah, I was thinking of picking up a little something for Mireille. She's gonna be getting a promotion soon, so I figured I ought to buy her a gift to celebrate. Huh. Really now? Hey, Randy, not to pry, but the two of you wouldn't happen to be you know. Hey, what are you getting at, pal? We're just friends, and I still owe her from when I was in the CGF. This is me being polite here, is all. I mean, he's definitely into her, right? Besides, you should already know there's only one woman in my heart, for my heart, and that's Cecile. I'm going to pretend that you didn't just say that to my face. Okay. I imagine he has nothing new to say. Ooh, Saint's Tears. Ooh, it's from the ruins in the Middle Ages. It's not for sale. The price on it is simply a formality. Ah, that's so weird. Well, what do you know? This jewel looks just the same as the one I was gifted by a lady friend of mine. Heh, I wonder if this is where she bought it. Ahaha. I looked up spoilers about Randy and Murray. I knew the risks going in, but I didn't expect to walk out with a torn swimsuit. I still have a lot of training to do if I can't defend myself against a basic sneak attack like that. Sorry, Noelle. I could have spared you the grief if I just noticed it sooner. Don't worry about it. It's not like I was injured or anything. Yes, it was embarrassing, but I can just use this as an opportunity to knuckle down and apply myself. What exactly would you be applying yourself to? Noe's been acting strange ever since she got back. Did something happen at the beach? Oh, well, it's kind of a long story. No, it isn't. Huh? Same thing. Same interaction. Nothing new. Nothing new. Wait, what did she say about embarrassing as it was? Yeah, okay. Nothing new there. No one's gonna have changed over here. I already checked the south, the east, the west. I already checked here. I've checked here, so it's time to go this way. This place hasn't changed. Oh, he left. Oh, rat. Wazzy's up and gone. I could always head home myself, but for what? What for? To look after that drab lout I call a husband? So be it. If need be, I'll be here having a drink all by my lonesome. Oops. I'm distracted for a second. So looking at stuff, yes, and like anything future about them is in Trails into Reverie, Murray and Randy. Which Reverie is after Cold Steel, so that's like 5 games away from this. Wow. Actually, Reverie's releasing in English soon, I think. Oh, there's Tio. And Sully, but I forgot about Sully because Sully isn't important. This place is amazing, Lloyd. Yeah, I'm starting to get pretty excited myself. Now let's see. Some of our friends might already be waiting in front. We should go find them. Okay. Ah, I love music. Wow, so this is Mishelam Wonderland. I can't wait to get inside and have the time of my life. Poor Mishy. I can't believe people have to kick him. But that doesn't mean I'm gonna let my brother take all the luck for himself. They kick Mishy for luck. That's twisted. Look out, Mishy. I've got a foot with your name on it. If I kick him enough, he'll give me good luck. Why? Cause that's just how awesome he is, duh. Looks like Mishy's already gone into the theme park. Alrighty. Guess that means I'll have to roll up my sleeves and track him down. My little darlings are counting on me. You're gonna tie him up and have your kids kick him? What? Cutscene. Hi guys. Sorry we took so long. There you are, Lloyd, Kia. Hey. Woof. So, you got here first? It looks like we're the only ones here so far. Correct. We were slightly ahead of schedule. So with the extra time, I've been working to indoctrinate Sully into the Mishelam church. Hey, don't give them the wrong idea. I mean, he's not even that cute. Not that I think he's cute in the first place. There's no use hiding it from me. The Aeon system has been detecting strong, mystifying readings coming from you for a while now. There's no way it can do that. You're lying. Aw, you guys are such good friends. Maybe we should wait here for the others to arrive. I'm gonna wait because I have nothing else to do that I know of. I might have missed something, but oh well. It won't be long before our appointed meeting time. Did I press the wrong button? Come back once you finish your business. Wrong button. Just make it quick, got it? Wrong button. I assume that the top one would be the finish, but wait for the others. Very well. Let the sermon commence. For today's gospel, we will be covering the many blessings Mishy's cuteness contributes to continental peace efforts. Really? You're still on this? Hey, do something, would you? You've already taken down our one cult, right? I don't think this one can be stopped. Trust me. Quelling Tio's Mishy worship is one barrier we can never get over. I hate this barrier thing. It's funny here, but the like constant barrier, it gets old quick. This is where you give up? After finishing their shopping, the rest of the group joined them at the meeting spot. Lloyd and the others then showed their entry passes at the front gate and stepped into the theme park. I really hope I don't have to explore this and it's basically just a 5-10 minute cutscene. Shoot. There being 3 clear places means I'm gonna have to go 1, 2, 3. Explicitly visit all 3 places. Wow! Here we are, Mishelam Wonderland. On the verge of tears. It's awesome. You got that right. This is my first time too. Looks like we're in store for a great deal of fun today. Just look at how many attractions there are. 3, count them. 3 attractions. Oh yeah. One day is not nearly enough to experience it all. Take it from me. And spending the entire morning at the beach took up a good chunk of our time too. Maybe we'd best focus on the most popular attractions in order to get the full Wonderland experience. That sounds good, but which ones would those be? The Ferris wheel over on the left is definitely on the short list. Yeah, the fact that there's a mall, there's a castle, and there's one on the right, the haunted thing. Like the labels are just bad. That is a creepy Ferris wheel. It's popular with everyone. Families, couples, you name it. It's true. The view is amazing. You might even get more out of it if you save it for last. Oh, good thinking. Hehe. That sounds like an excellent way to end the day. Another can't miss is the tower at the heart of the park. The castle. Otherwise known as the Castle of Mirrors, it's one of their signature attractions. On the highest floor, you can find what they call the wishing mirror. People say that if you ring the bell at the top and make a wish in front of the mirror, it's guaranteed to come true. My, how romantic. I think this is going to take way longer than I have. That one's popular with families and couples too. See, the bell has handles on both sides so that you can ring it with a partner. Yeah, that makes sense. I imagine it'd be tough to do it alone. Hey, look! Oh, it's a horror coaster. Do you think anyone lives in that mansion over there? That place gives me the creeps. Well, I don't know actually. Did they add that one recently? Yep, it's the park's newest attraction. They call it the horror coaster, and it's super popular. Yes, I looked into it in preparation for today. It's a thrill ride with a horror theme. The technology they employ for the effects is very impressive. Why does their newest ride have to be a scary one? It figures Belle wouldn't at least give me a warning. I mean, I'm definitely, if I get to choose one for each, the haunted coaster is definitely Ellie. I like it. Sounds like my kind of place. Any other standouts to speak of? It's not a ride, but I know the fortune teller's house is popular. Some friends and regulars swear by the so-called soothsayer that started working there last year. I've heard she can do anything from compatibility readings to finding lost items. Apparently, she's also an exotic beauty with a mysterious aura. That sounds interesting. Could she be a diviner from the east? You're all forgetting the most vital part of today's activities. Tracking down Mishi. It's a Mishelam custom to locate him throughout the various sections of the park. And if you're lucky, you may even encounter his little sister, Michette. Yeah, oh, okay. Teotot got that spark in her eyes. Oh, on that note, is there anywhere in the park we can cool down? Yeah, there's a rest area off to the left. They also serve concessions there. Then that sounds like the perfect meeting place for us. I'll be sure to spend a lot of time there. So come see me if you're feeling tired or need first aid. Ever the nurse, huh, Cecile? And this was supposed to be your day off. We couldn't possibly ask you to do that. What are you saying? What man wouldn't jump at the chance to feel Cecile's healing touch? I can give you a reason to need first aid if you like, Randy. Just make sure to have some fun for yourself, okay, Cecile? You never get the chance to otherwise. So let that big, brown, beautiful hair of yours down for once. Alright. I guess I could stand to take your advice. Remember, everyone, we have a dinner party to be at, so we're only free until evening. I'll hand out tickets. Once you have yours, you're free to use them however you want. Try to stay in pairs if there's an attraction you want to go on. Does that sound good? I don't see why not. Understood. No complaints here. Alright, let the fun begin. I'm so excited. God, tension max. It's so weird. Aren't we the lively bunch? Hey, Sully, wanna go around the park together? Okay, just stop tugging me. Doesn't it remind you of when we were in school? It really does. Grr wolf. Why are they letting a wolf into their theme park? That should not be allowed. Oh, I have 5 tickets. Here at Mishelam Wonderland, you can visit the Ferris wheel, the Castle of Mirrors, the Fortune Teller's house, or the Horror Castle. Each activity will cost you 1 ticket. Simply speak to the attendant in front of any given attraction and select a partner to go with. Think carefully about which attractions you'd like to see, and whom you'd like to take with you. The story will advance after using all 5 tickets. So, I'm not pushing those buttons. I mean, I'm definitely going Horror Coaster with Ellie, Fortune Teller with Rixia, Beating Up Mishi with Tio, and that's all I know. I don't know about the... what a hitbox. Somehow this... My walking here somehow triggered the transition to the Sunshine Mall. Yeah. That's weird. Like a specific angle that I went in at, and it made it count. Yeah, right, like, that's so weird. That's such a weird, like, scenario. Anyway. So Sunshine Mall. Oh, interesting. What was that? That's so weird. And it cuts through the actual, like, transition that you're supposed to go through. Kingdom of Sweets Volume 3 sits majestically on the bench. That's so weird. So there's a bunch of stuff to talk to here. People to talk to here. People to talk to here. People to talk to here. I think today I'm not gonna... oh, look at that. draw distance. I think today I'm just going to talk to all the people and then do the 5 events afterwards. Come, my darling, the castle awaits. This will make the perfect venue for us to have a romantic moment together. What an absolutely enchanting castle. It makes me feel like I'm starring in a real-life fairy tale. Wow! The Castle of Mirrors is humongous! No kidding. I don't think I even realized seeing it from far away. It's so big when you look at it from up close. I'm starting to get a little dizzy. The Castle of Mirrors is so big. We have to climb to the top of that huge castle. Oh boy, this is going to be a doozy. I'm so nervous. What should I wish for in front of the mirror? I have to make sure my husband doesn't get cold feet scaling those stairs. Our little girl's been looking forward to this. So, yeah, I'm going to talk to all the people and throw stop for today. Because doing all 5 events is going to take at least half an hour, maybe an hour. There's probably stuff to buy here. Yes, I need to buy this. And this. This. Kia. Already have this. Ooh, the Mishelam dumplings are better than the bun. EP, 10% restore. Arts plus 50%. The Mishelam dumplings actually seem really good. The 1500 HP is not amazing, but 150 EP is actually a lot. But they're not going to scale into the end game. Jeez, calm down. It's just one bite. Wah! He ate my cotton candy! Stop it, you two. We didn't come all this way just for you to fight. Welcome! Would you care to try some of our delicious cotton candy? I figured there'd be nothing important to talk to her about. Sorry to keep you waiting, sweetie. I went to go buy some juice. Want to share it with me? I got us this adorable couple straw. Knock it off. You'd better go buy another straw if you want any for yourself. That's weird. So, what should we ride next? This is a happy family. Why not? We can relax and take it in the view from up high. I guess 1, 2, 3 is the talk order. I want to go on the Ferris wheel. Mishelam used to be such a quiet, scenic resort. It sure has changed a lot. They're too focused on the kiddos now. I wish there was more for us old folks to do. Haha, don't listen to him. I know for a fact that he had the time of his life deep down. He was the one who insisted on riding the horror coaster 4 whole times. Woof. I'll try to keep this area, to keep to this area as much as I can today. You and the others are free to have fun. Come see me if you need anything. She's just a mother. She's just a mother character. That's all she is. Okay, I'm gonna talk to the people in the center last because I'm gonna stop at the center. Oof, no one's here. Oh, Wazi's here. Seriously? We've been waiting for this trip for so long. Get it together. Burp. Jeez. That gondola swung back and forth so much, I got motion sickness. It takes courage to ride the Ferris wheel alone. I should have at least asked a buddy of mine to come with. A little people watching from time to time never hurt anybody. For all we know, the man in the Mishi costume could be walking around in the open right now. That's pretty funny. Let's ride the Ferris wheel. I've heard the view is incredible. I already told you no. I'm afraid of heights, dummy. Let's go to the horror coaster first. Rawr. What the heck is wrong with my dad? He didn't pull the trigger once. All he did was shriek like a baby. I hope it's not a minigame. I hope it's not a shooting minigame. Next time we ride this, I'm gonna be the one on gun duty. Phew-wee, that was a blast. I was screaming at the top of my lungs. Yeah, so he was riding it for the coaster and the horror coaster part. He was riding it for the shooting monsters part. I can see some tracks coming out of the building over there. Is that part of the attraction, maybe? I wonder. It must be quite a thrill getting thrust out in the middle of the ride like that. Now this is what I call ambiance. Oh, I've never been so excited. I can't wait to get on. I like the fact the audio just cuts out here. Like the fact there's no music is actually way eerier. Are you alright? You don't have to force yourself to ride it if you don't want to. It's just a ride. No way it could be that scary. He couldn't look more terrified out of his mind if he tried. Okay, now let's check your fortune teller. Come on, Noe, come on. We have to get in line. How else are we gonna get through a love reading? Oh, great choice of song. Oh, why does it have to be me? I guess I have to do hers as well, huh? Seriously, Fran, cut it out. Who has time for men? I'd rather get some career advice. Oh, I hope my reading tells me where I can find love. I came here for a lost object reading. If all goes well, I won't have to tell my husband that I lost my wedding ring. It would be very funny if she wasn't a tourist and she was secretly the vice head of the CPD's, like the vice head of the CPD's wife. If she was the vice head of the CPD's, if she was the wife of the vice head of the CPD, and they both had a habit of losing their wedding rings, it'd be pretty funny. Now if only my turn could come any faster. Now that I stopped to look, this one's real popular with the ladies, isn't it? I'm glad I'm here with my girlfriend. Would have felt pretty out of place trying this on my own. What kind of fortune should we have read? Probably our compatibility, huh? Though I'll save before I do the events in case they're just not what I'm hoping for. Like if I do Rixia's one and it's just some lame love compatibility, bleh, that's boring. But if Rixia and Lloyd go in and are like, oh wow, it's a real diviner, that would actually be pretty interesting if that's what it goes into. Welcome, this is your one-stop shop for all the Mishi merchandise anyone could ever want. You, too, can buy yourself a Mishi tail to wear around the park. How about it? Because I think I already have a Mishi tail. Ooh, drop rate plus 30. Situationally useful. I'm going to buy them all anyway. I have one of each. But this one here actually seems very situationally beneficial. And that one, oh, plus 3 range, actually. That's very good. Nope, wrong button. I can't change their equipment now, can I? Yeah. Because I could put that instead of a sniper scope, and that's just more range. It's about time I got this thing started. Ladies of Mishelam, here comes Randy. This is the land of dreams and wishes, right? If I don't land the cutest girl in the park's digits, that's false advertising. Can I get a Mishi plush? Please, please, please. My son sure does love Mishi. Not that I blame him. I turn into more and more of a Mishelamite every time we come. We actually have an annual pass for the park. That's what I was going to say. I was going to comment on if they come a lot, they better have an annual pass. It was worth every mirror for that annual pass. Mishelam Wonderland is a fun time, and every time, I'll never get tired of it. It's like people who live near Disney World that have annual passes and go like every day. Look over this way, Tio. I'll take a picture for you. Hey there, little lady. Are you having a happy time? It's him, the one and only Mishi. They say never meet your heroes, But I don't think that holds true this time. Well, I mean, if Mishi took their hat off, it would be a never meet your hero scenario. Me-hee-hee. Welcome, friend, to Mishelam Wonderland. I hope you have a magical time, mister. I'm going to stop here for today because I think going through all of the 5 events and then all the presumed cutscene that will be after that will take too long, and I won't have time for it. But next time it will be all 5 events, and in case I'll try not to forget, my plan is Ellie for Horror Coaster, Rixia for Fortune Teller, but I might redo that one if it doesn't. Like, if it doesn't have that whole, oh, they are or aren't a diviner from the East regions. I might have to actively use... There's only 2 more options. The mirrors, I could go with Kia as like a fun family event, or I could go with literally anyone. It doesn't really make a huge difference. I wanted to do Tio to beat up Mishi, but I don't think she'd be in favor. Yeah, I'll figure out the rest later. Yeah, I already saved, but I'm saving again. But yeah, that's where I'll stop for today. Hopefully, it will actually be the last one next time. I guess I'm underestimating the amount of random stuff they have in this intermission. But that's where it's done for today. Have a good day. Bye-bye.